everybody, welcome back to the basement. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at the new Lionel L2A Mohawk from Lionel. Now this is a New York Central piece. It's my first New York Central piece of motive power on the layout since when I got back into the hobby many years ago, and I don't have any New York Central motive power right now, so it's time that we have some. And this thing is just absolutely gorgeous looking. It is obviously not prototypical. We're going to start off with that. This is the first really non-prototypical engine I have in my fleet, but it's absolutely awesome. It's got all those legacy features you've come to love from Lionel. So let's dive in right here on Chris's Trains. Now, the Mohawk is a 482 wheel arrangement or mountain type locomotive, and the New York Central chose to rename it the Mohawk since it was primarily operated on the New York Central water level route, and one of those rivers was the Mohawk River. Now, the design with the four-wheel leading truck here actually was meant to provide some stability at high speeds. However, the engine itself had a reciprocating gear, which caused some issues at high speeds and caused it to become a little bit unstable. So these were actually limited to a slower speed until those adjustments were made on later Mohawk versions. Now, the L2 style Mohawk is the second iteration of an engine. 300 of these were built by Alco between 1925 and 1930, and these engines had that very standout feed water heater up front, as well as a longer tender. Now, for the model that we have here, this is a Lionel Legacy model from the 2021 Volume 1 catalog. There were 7 models offered in that catalog, including a prototypical New York Central, New Haven, a gray New York Central to match the gray Niagaras from a few years ago. And then there was this one, the red Pacemaker model. This is obviously not prototypical, and as someone who has only purchased near prototypical models, I was definitely stepping out of my comfort zone to add this one to my fleet. But I'll be honest, it is absolutely gorgeous. So this thing looks incredible. It sounds incredible. Now these have been out for a couple weeks now, about 2, I think. And some people have noticed that there's not a prototypical whistle on this. Now, it's obviously not a prototypical engine, so not a prototypical whistle on a non-prototypical engine that runs on 3 rails. It's a bummer when the sounds aren't perfect, but overall, this thing is just absolutely amazing. It does come with the full legacy Bluetooth command. It has the whistle steam on it as well. And the whistle on this, the hole is below the whistle, which causes the steam to actually split. And it looks absolutely amazing when it comes out, and it smokes like crazy. Now, I decided to go with the Pacemaker model because I wanted something a little bit different for my collection. The only other colorful locomotive that I have is my Daylight GS, the Vision Line one from a few years ago. And that's one that my kids and my wife can appreciate because it's a little bit different than just the typical black or dark Brunswick locomotives that I have in my collection. And so this just seemed like something that would be great to stand out. So I decided to go ahead and go with this. Now, it is completely different. I have this with the I have this with the boxcar set that Lionel also released for the Pacemaker, and I have the 2 Atlas boxcars as well, and I did a video on those about a week or so ago. So I hope you're able to check that out. Now, I was able to run this train the day that it arrived with my buddy Sid and my friend Eric from Eric Trainman. So we had a great time running these. You're going to see a video of some of our engines running later on. I'll just do a mashup video of some running sessions. But this thing is great. So let's fire it up so you can see it. We're going to run it around the layout here. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button. I really, really appreciate it. Like this video, share it out there on social media so we can get the word out. This thing's awesome. I understand that it's a little bit out of the ordinary, but hopefully you can come to appreciate the fact that it's okay to have something just a little bit different. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Let's run this around the layout.
To the main line. Over.
1 inbound against you. Hold for the signal. Out.
Dispatcher, air is main fleet test okay. Are we clear to full? Over.
You are clear through my limits. Out.
dispatches. We are on the move. Over.
Have a safe run. Out.